Antarctica is full of surprises. Did you know that there are warm caves beneath its most active volcano, Mount Erebus, where unknown life thrives in total isolation? Are there unidentified species waiting to be discovered in the frozen depths? Researchers have uncovered ghostly sea anemones living in frozen burrows and a massive polynya, a mysterious 30,000 square mile hole in the sea ice. What other incredible mysteries could be hidden in this icy underworld? One of the world's biggest mysteries is still Antarctica, a place of extremes. It is vast, remote, and extremely cold. It is larger than Europe or Australia, and it even eclipses the US continent. A world of secrets awaits discovery beneath the approximately 5 kilometers of ice that covers 98% of Antarctica. Few people dare travel the infamous Drake Passage to get to this isolated frontier, where darkness descends for months and storms lash waves as towering as houses. There is an unseen world beneath this freezing castle. Is it a wealth of secret life? A treasure trove of ancient ecosystems, or something much darker, just waiting to be discovered? And yet, researchers have a better understanding of Mars's surface than they do of the interior of this icy planet, largely due to the vastness and resilience of the Antarctic ice sheet. To get a peek at the secrets that lie beneath, scientists use planes to transmit radio waves through the ice, gradually constructing a limited map of the invisible. What we've discovered so far is truly remarkable. Beneath all that ice, Antarctica isn't just one solid chunk of land, it's actually two. Lesser Antarctica, a volcanic hotspot tied to the Pacific Ring of Fire, and Greater Antarctica, a much older and more stable landmass. And get this, Mount Erebus, the world's southernmost active volcano, sits there with a glowing lake of molten lava right under its icy top. Life seems impossible in a place where boiling water freezes before it reaches the ground. Here's the twist. Is there truly a fiery underworld full of mysteries beneath all that ice? How, you ask? For decades, volcanic steam has been quietly carving out a hidden network of tunnels beneath the icy peak of Mount Erebus. You wouldn't expect to find subvolcanic caves with temperatures as high as 25 degrees Celsius in the middle of Antarctica. In 2017, scientists discovered DNA traces in the cave dirt from tiny creatures, mosses, and algae. The twist is that certain DNA suggested arthropods, like shrimp or spiders, but did not match known species. Could these caves be home to unidentified animals that are flourishing in their own secret environment? Is Mount Erebus really standing alone in this icy wilderness? Not at all. The 15 other active volcanoes in Antarctica might possibly have chambers beneath the ice that are warm and favourable to life. Geologists discovered the planet's deepest canyon beneath the ice of Antarctica in 2019. It is so enormous that it dwarfs the Grand Canyon, which makes us wonder, what additional astounding mysteries might be hidden in this frozen underworld? There is a canyon so deep beneath Antarctica's Denman Glacier that it resembles a small crack in the Earth's surface, much like the Grand Canyon. It descends 3.5 kilometers below sea level, which is roughly half as deep as Mount Everest, and nearly as deep as the Atlantic Ocean's average depth. It's an old, secret canyon that was covered by kilometers of ice until it was eventually discovered in 2019. However, Antarctica has been concealing more surprises than just this canyon. In 1958, scientists discovered a whole mountain range hidden under the ice. The Gamburtsev Mountains, as they are now known, are 1,200 kilometers long and reach a height of 2,700 meters. They were entirely hidden until that time. Furthermore, a gravitational anomaly discovered in East Antarctica in the 1960s suggested that there was something strange hidden beneath the ice. Researchers did not propose the possibility of a gigantic 480-kilometer meteorite impact crater until 2006, after they used satellite data to support their findings. Although no one has been able to verify it as of yet, it's a theory that makes sense. The Antarctic gravity anomaly is over 3 times larger than the Yucatan crater, which is thought to have wiped out the dinosaurs, making it the largest impact crater yet found. In order to create a crater that size, the asteroid would have needed to be 4 to 5 times larger than the one that hit 66 million years ago, roughly 40 to 50 kilometers wide, extending from Central Park in New York all the way to Connecticut. According to the research team, this incident occurred between 100 and 500 million years ago. What makes that chronology so intriguing? The Permian-Triassic extinction, which wiped out 70% of land vertebrates, 81% of marine life, and 57% of biological groups, is one of Earth's most devastating disasters. The reason for the Permian-Triassic extinction is still unknown, but can the cold depths of Antarctica hold the key? If the East Antarctic gravity anomaly really is the largest impact crater we've found, it could have been so massive that it actually caused the Earth's crust to collapse. And that collapse might have been the trigger for the breakup of the ancient Gondwana supercontinent. Can you imagine the force it must have taken to split an entire landmass apart? However, Antarctica is concealing more than that. Scientists have found 675 liquid subglacial lakes, some of which are more than 3 kilometers deep, beneath its massive ice sheet. The largest, Lake Vostok, which has more water than Lake Michigan, was not made public until the 1990s. Geothermal heat keeps it in its liquid state, even when it is stuck below freezing. Could life be flourishing in Lake Vostok's freezing depths? Or perhaps in the hundreds of other secret lakes that lie beneath the ice of Antarctica? The reality is much more astounding than we could have ever dreamed. The more we learn about Antarctica, the more secrets it seems to hold, and each new discovery only raises more questions. Is there evidence that life exists in unexpected places? For more than 15 million years, Lake Vostok was isolated from the outer world, making it an intriguing mystery. Russian scientists collected water samples in 2012 by drilling almost 4 kilometers underground, but the results were polluted with kerosene and germs. Despite that, they did find one type of bacteria that they did not know about, which could be a sign of life that is hiding deep under the ice. They drilled once again in 2015 using cleaner techniques, but the results have not been made public. Even if it's only sample bacteria, this finding could have a significant impact on life on moons like Europa and Enceladus, where thick ice conceals liquid oceans. This is a place that has been concealed for millions of years under miles of ice, where life may be flourishing in unexpected ways. Russian scientists discovered bacteria in Lake Vostok, one of which was unlike any known bacteria and may be proof of life that formed entirely in isolation. But could there be more? In 2020, a study discovered an unexpected RNA sequence in the ice that was almost exactly the same as that of a type of fish that lives around the Antarctic shore. Is it possible that there are unidentified fish species under the ice? And only a few years ago, scientists found shrimp-like animals that thrived in total darkness 500 meters below a glacier in West Antarctica. The discovery stunned the scientific community and sparked more questions about the possibility of life beneath the ice, especially in locations such as Lake Vostok. But life isn't the only thing concealed here. There may be a wealth of unexplored natural resources in Antarctica. Recently, a Russian ship discovered a massive oil deposit, that could contain 511 billion barrels of oil, doubling Saudi Arabia's reserves. However, the Antarctic Treaty, which prohibits resource extraction, maintains Antarctica's legal protection under international law, despite its potential riches. But beneath the ice lies a huge oil resource, found by Russia, that remains untapped and is estimated to be worth around $44 trillion. This finding has the potential to completely change everything, particularly when the treaty is reviewed in 2048. As countries with conflicting territorial claims, like Chile, Argentina, and the United Kingdom, become more accessible as a result of climate change, there is a growing temptation to break the treaty and seize the oil. Tension is heightened by the UK-Argentina Falklands dispute, because each nation's claim to Antarctica is strengthened by their ownership of the islands. The stakes in Antarctica and its abundant resources could be significantly altered if Argentina is able to force the UK out of the Falklands. The fight over Antarctica's future is just getting started, as the ice is melting and the continent offers the prospect of unthinkable riches. What will happen when the treaty expires? Will countries put everything on the line to get a share of the spoils? Is Antarctica the key to understanding Earth's past, or the battleground for the next great global conflict? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a thrilling update.